they, yeah, somebody gotta do it. I made them mad. Yeah, somebody gotta do it. I take the G-pad, watching do it. We survived outside, all from the music. What? They like, what he on? This the Alpha and Omega. Welcome home. This is not a song. This is a...
In the only building this franchise has ever known. We're at the home of the Texans. Welcome to NRG Stadium in Houston. Today, we have an all-AFC meeting between the Jacksonville Jaguars and the Houston Texans. Fairbairn ready to get this one going. And we're off and running from Houston. Facial Tootin now on the return. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. So here are the Jaguars taking over for the first time on offense. And bringing them out to former #1 overall pick out of Clemson in 2021, Trevor Lawrence.
A win is a win for him. Whether it goes for 400 yards and 5 touchdowns, Kate, or he just finds the end zone once like last week. To be the team first guy he is, he'd be more than happy to end the game with just 1 touchdown pass, maybe even no touchdown passes, so long as they get the win in the end.
That is caught by Brian Thomas Jr. And they're going to have this up at the 44-yard line as they haul him down. They get 18 yards out of it, and a new set of downs. What a jolt to start that drive. They're up near the 45-yard line. Here's Travis Etienne on the ground. And he's into the front for a gain of about 2.
Hey, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Avoids a defender. We've got a foot race. And they're going to keep moving forward, Brock, down inside the opposing 30. It's a gain of 27 yards to move the chains.
That's the type of run that shines the light well on him as a runner, of course, but you got to give a lot of credit to everybody else. Those skill guys, when you have an outside run, they got to do their job. Not just the big boys up front, not just the running backs. That takes everyone on the perimeter blocking to get a big run like that.
Call it no gain on that run, and they face 2nd and 10.
So close to a big loss of yards for those guys up front. 1 second sooner, behind the line. Stop to celebrate nonetheless.
First down run netted him nothing. Here is 2nd and 10. Run drawn up here for Lawrence. Here's 5 on that play. They need 5 more now on 3rd down.
That's a pretty modest pickup for a QB keeper. A traditional handoff, you'll take that yardage, but these QB keepers so many times, they're really designed, Kate, for chunk plays in my double digits, and they nearly got it there.
3rd down, Lawrence to throw. He has the first over the middle. Touchdown, Jacksonville. The Jaguars take a 6-0 lead on their opening drive. Little able to connect on the point after. And the Jaguars will jump out to a 7-0 lead. All set for the kickoff. Little with the honors. On the return, it's Jalen Knoll. And in the end, he's able to get it to about the 25-yard line before he's hauled down. So now it's the Texans' turn to take the field for the first time. And leading them out is the 2nd overall pick back in the 2023 draft from the Ohio State's in C.J. Stroud.
It didn't take long for C.J. Stroud to make an immediate impact into the NFL. And it didn't take long for me, Kate, to form an opinion. But this guy's just different. He just processes the game quicker. Remember talking to Ryan Day on the practice field in Columbus, watching him in college, and he just alluded to that as well. It's the anticipation. It is knowing where everybody is and getting that ball out before any receiver will even break on a route. CJ was unique in that way, and that skill set has been a big part of his success.
I'm not going to call this a one-score drive here in this first quarter, Brock. But when your opponent starts the game with 6, it feels like you need some sort of answer.
You need a response, right? You need a response. You don't need all these home runs or big highlights. You just need to keep matriculating that ball down the field.
From the gun, Stroud. Tried to connect, but it winds up incomplete. Not must-have yet, Brock, but it does feel pretty important that they come up with an answer for that touchdown, but not going to be easy.
Nope, and incompletions like that certainly won't help.
Toward the sideline, and he's got it. Down to the 10. He goes the distance. Touchdown, Houston! The Texans finish off their opening drive.
It's an old adage, but it's a true ad. Speed kills. And gosh, I love that game. Right from the jump, you don't wait to get your playmaker started. Get him the ball early and put a fear of God into this defense.
Fairbairn connects on the extra point. And the Texans start off well to tie things 7-7. Now after tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. This return starts at the 5. And this drive will start inside the 25. Second drive coming up for the Jacksonville offense. And I think they'd be content doing everything the same as their prior drive and getting another touchdown here. Jaguars look ready to go. Here comes 1st and 10. Here's Etienne to begin the drive. And he's going to be brought down right at the 35. It's a gain of 11 there. That picks up the first.
A run like that, Kate, it just gives everybody a little bit more bounce offensively because you also know you can set the table for more.
Hey, Lion! Hey, tomato.
1st and 10. It's Lawrence. That is caught. It's Travis Hunter. And he's going to be driven out by a defender just before he can get it up to midfield. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the first.
Here we go.
Inside handoff goes to Etienne. Oh, he lost the football. And the Texans grab it. Well, maybe some questions, Brock, on the return there, but none on what happened before it. They take over on the fumble.
You know, we could go down on that field and ask any player about the first lessons they learned in the game of football, and almost every one of them kids can say the same thing. Ball security. I bet he could even hear his old high school coach's voice in his ears right now, telling him next time, you got to hang on to it better.
They go play action with Stroud. Higgins downfield, and he has it. And he's all the way across midfield down inside that 45-yard line. It's a 30-yard gain, Brock, so unsurprisingly, that gives him a first down. No doubt they take a repeat of how this game began, Brock, and that play has them on their way towards it.
Scripting for success. They'll keep pressing the advantage, too, until some resistance has got to finally appear.
Here's Stroud on 1st and 10. Lays out, what a catch! Big play, 23 yards to beat those chains.
Some good work to help reset those chains.
First down throw by Stroud. And he's in. Touchdown, Houston. The Texans turn over into a lead. Fairbairn now for the PAT. The point after splits the uprights. And the Texans take the lead here, 14-7 in the first. Fairbairn has it all set up for the kickoff. Tootin now on the return. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line. The Jaguars send running back Travis Etienne trotting back out to the field. They watch their fumble turn into points, so feeling maybe a little bit of an urge to make up for that now in this series. All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10.
on red. Hey, danger, danger. He goes, run.
Off the play action, it's Lawrence. This one delivered off target, Brock. That's incomplete. That one missed the mark. Second down coming up. Now he connected on 3 straight before that throw. Might not be perfect anyone this time. Bears don't win that one.
I don't expect that one to interrupt his progress very long. They're still on a mission this series. He's the one driving it.
On second down, it's ETN. Cuts it to the right sideline. And what a hit there. Ouch, she paced the rush for one of the chains that time. So the big play gets him inside the opposing 45, Brock, with a new set of downs to boot. Going to the ground again on first. And he's going to gain about 3 yards as they bring him down.
It'll be this group's job watching the film to find all these ones that amount to really very little statistically and identify what was needed. Just make them a little bigger, stretch them further. Afterthought plays now, they could be the big gains of next week.
Second down, ETN gets it again. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. It's a gain of 4, and that brings up to the end of quarter number 1. 1 quarter down in this all-AFC South contest. It's a 14-7 game. We'll make our return to NRG Stadium after this. And the gun on this third down, Lawrence. Finds a seam down the middle. Across the line, into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Jacksonville. The Jaguars can tie it up in the second after cutting into the lead. Little tacks on the extra point. And the Jaguars tie things up at 14. So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. On the return, here comes Tank Dell. Showing a little burst so far. They'll have decent field position to begin with. He's tackled just beyond that 30-yard line. The Texans and C.J. Stroud all set to go for their next drive. He's in position to lead the NFL in passing touchdowns this season. Full set of downs for him from the 31.
Here we go. Punky, punky, punky. Punky, punky.
Stroud to throw on first down. On the quick slant here, it's Higgins. And he'll go down, and we'll say right at the 39-yard line.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for in first down. Textbook. It sets up second and very manageable, and then creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
Operating from the gun, it's Stroud. Caught by Collins on the slant. And they push this down to the opposing 47-yard line. It's a pickup of 14 yards as the chains reset.
From a great throw to a nice route catch to moving the chains. There wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
First down, Stroud. Finds him over the middle. And they get there to take him down right around
Good luck defending that short yardage slant. Just not going to happen. There's a reason this is a go-to play for just about any quarterback in every situation.
41. Here's Stroud again. Completed over the middle. And they haul him down just a foot or two shy of the red zone. They get 19 on that pickup. And it'll be first down, Houston. Again, Stroud. Chased out to his right. He just throws this one away.
Look at how well the coverage held up on that play. Even as a QB escapes the pocket and buys extra time secondary, they got real sticky, stayed tight and forced the throw away.
Throwing again, it's Stroud. Into traffic, complete. And he works this to the 15 before they make the stop. And he's up across 200 yards now in this opening half. That's beyond simply a good start for him. This is the type of game where he's been taking the lead on carrying his offense forward however he can. This connects with Higgins. And this drive is going to continue. He's taken down at the 2 on 3rd down. They got themselves a first and goal.
What? Yeah.
Boy, they sure found
Really
the right
with the,
route at
I
the
should
right
probably
time.
start ahead, boy, because I got other heads, boy.
And that slant,
that
it goes
trick
for
you got
big
to
yardage.
4 downs to get this across. Here's 1st and goal.
South. Why, Tony.
Into the end zone, but someone's able to knock it away. That's incomplete. That throw doesn't lead to 6. It's 2nd and goal. That one's incomplete in the end zone. Thought he had a touchdown there. And now they're left with 3rd and goal. And this is going to be a Houston touchdown. The Texans take a 2nd quarter lead. Fairbairn now for the PAT. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Texans break that tie and now lead by 7. Fairbairn has it all set up for the kickoff. Return coming from the 6. And he's brought down just inside the 25. The Jaguars then running back Travis Etienne trotting back out to the field. And after the impressive drive we just witnessed, you gotta imagine that they are hoping to respond with something similar.
Yeah, and I don't love to use the word can't, right? But this can't be a 3 and out for this offense right here. They got to give their defense a chance to catch a breath and turn some of the momentum in the building.
That one's complete right side. And he's brought down after a short gain. Approach this 2nd down.
Hey, Lion.
Lawrence working from the gun. Has him on the quick hitter. And this play reaches the 35 before he comes to an end. They come through with a nice gain of 10 and a 1st down.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted. He got going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
All set to go now from the 35. Here's Etienne on 1st down. He swarms in the middle. This gets maybe a yard. Christian Harris on the stop. It has been an exciting one so far as we have reached our 2-minute warning. More from NRG Stadium in just a moment. They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9. From the shotgun, Lawrence. Short pass brought in. And he's going to bring it up to the 40-yard line before he stopped. Throwing is Lawrence on 3rd down. Taking a chance to the end zone. And he brings it in. Touchdown, Jacksonville. The Jaguars earn the chance to tie it before halftime. Brian Thomas Jr., the touchdown. So before we get into attempts, there's contact up front. Will it make this field goal easier or harder? All right, so with the penalty, a chance to go for 2 from the 1, or they could elect to try a shorter kick. That kick a whole lot easier after that penalty, right? And he sends it through. To return this. He stopped on the run back of the 27. The Texans and C.J. Stroud all set to go for their next drive. He's one final strong week away from finishing as the NFL's leader in passing yards for this season. All right, the Houston offense looks set, Brock. Here's 1st and 10. Stroud off the play fake. And the first play of the series is going to be an incomplete pass intended for his running back there. That brings up 2nd down.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
Stroud to throw again on 2nd. Looking slant route complete. And they will finally catch up to him just a second before he could reach that 40. Stroud throwing here on 1st. Caught quickly on the slant. And he's going to get this up to the 45 before he's brought down. To the air yet again, it's Stroud. And this time they're going to get to him before he can get that pass away as he goes down. And this defense going to try to hang on to that momentum, Brock, as they go for another stop on 3rd down. Here he goes, 3rd and long. And he is hauled down right at that midfield stripe. Timeout coming from the Texans. That's their first. All right, they look set now. Here we go, 1st and 10. From the gun, Stroud. Made the throw as he was getting hit, Brock, and it's incomplete.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
Back to the air they go on 2nd. Stroud finds Higgins for another grab. For a second, we both thought he'd get the first, but he winds up being just shy of it. Gain of 8, 3rd down. Offense headed to the line, just need to punch it forward a yard to reset the downs. Stroud now, 3rd and 1. Into the hands of Dell. And he'll go out of bounds close to the 35-yard line. 6-yard gain on the play. And it'll be a 1st down, Texans. Shotgun now for Stroud. Right side cut by Higgins. And this is going to go as a gain of about 3 before he's met and escorted out.
Every once in a while, it's fine to be conservative on 1st down, especially when you get enough to stay on schedule and get a little something coming out of it, too.
To the air, Stroud. That is caught, and it's Higgins again. And they haul him down just a foot or 2 shy of the red zone. All right, timeout taken by the offense. 5 seconds left, and they can take some points into the locker room on this final play of the half. Up and good from Fairbairn. And they've taken back the lead.
That's tremendous execution right there. Really using every bit of time they have left in a methodical drive. Paying off the points, and remember, they'll get the ball to start the 2nd half as well.
Has this at the 6. He's hauled down on what is the final play of our 1st half. So a field goal game at the half. Good one so far, 2 quarters to go. Now let's check in with Scott Hansen. He's got EA Sports.
Our tour of the league starts now. It starts in Cincinnati. The Bengals at home to take on Carolina. And this is Jamar Chase.
So far, and no signs of slowing down as we begin our 2nd half. Showing a little burst so far, and He showed some nice bursts on that run back, didn't he? Getting them all the way out to their own 40.
Oh, there's no question about it, Kate. That just infuses everybody. A little more bounce in your step now, both in and out of the huddle. And you want to pay off your special teams that sets you up for success.
Tried to throw on first down. Connects downfield, on target to Dell. Touchdown, Houston! The Texans grow the lead coming out of halftime. Tank Dell the touchdown. Point after up and good by Fairbairn. And the Texans make it a 10-point ball game. Fairbairn has it all set up for the kickoff. And he got all of that one out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Out now runs the Jaguars offense. Their work really cut out for him now, partner, to follow up that touchdown and get things back to a one-score game. Jaguars in a good starting spot here, coming up on 1st and 10. Off the play action, it's Lawrence. Finds a seam down the middle. And he's tackled after getting this to the opposing 46. A 19-yard pickup, and that's going to move the chains. One play in, Brock, and this drive is already in enemy territory. Lawrence, a quick throw out wide. And they're going to bring him down at the 36. They get an even 10 on that play. And the Jaguars have a first down.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
They got first down here from the 36.
Red on red. Focus, hot.
From the gun, ETN gets it. He'll cobble together a yard there. And stop coming from Henry to Oto'o. Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9.
On red. Gun.
Out of the gun, Lawrence. Able to find Strange here. And they stop him. He's marked down along that 18-yard line. We have a timeout now for somebody shaken up on the previous play, and as they work on him, his teammates hoping this doesn't keep him out of the postseason. And keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10. Now give this up the middle to ETN. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Jacksonville. The Jaguars start the second half with some needed points. Travis Etienne, the touchdown. Little able to connect on the point after. The Jaguars cut it to a field goal game. Always set up and it's away. Just a 3-point game now. No to return this. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. The Texans and C.J. Stroud all set to go for their next drive. And you can see with the stats in, such a weapon for this offense. Utilized week in, week out. Texans to the line, 1st and 10. On play action, here's Stroud. Higgins downfield, and he has it. And they do get him down, but the damage is done. He skids down inside the 35-yard line. They're going to move the chains after a big play, 39 yards.
Here we go. Hey, what we go? 18. Outside. Hey.
They go play action with Stroud. Sends this to the end zone. And the defender comes away with it. That's Jordan Lewis.
They're in danger of going back to somebody who's already done damage in this game. He makes himself, he's a top target, but he makes himself a priority for this defense to defend, and they jumped on that opportunity.
On the ground to begin this drive with ETN. Now this drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line. And it's not just some quarterbacks, Brock, you already got to have short memories. You tell me this too. Defenses need them sometimes as well.
Yeah, 100%. You give up a big run, not too bad. No time to dwell on it because you got to line up, buckle up that chin strap, and try to knock them backwards.
Lawrence working from the gun. Completed over the middle. Decent gain here, but short of the first.
Quarterbacks are good for their tight end short in just about any situation. They take away the deeper options. Well, there's their consistent source of positive yardage, the trusty tight end.
Third down, Lawrence to throw. He has the first over the middle. And he's going to be brought down here at the 42. That's 16 on the pickup. And that's good for a Jacksonville first down. Running it here with ETN. And this great effort winds up getting them well into enemy territory before he's brought down. That play goes for 19 and a new set of downs. Fresh set of downs now from the 39. Lawrence here, design keeper. Call it 7 yards, and now they'll have second down and 3.
Not that he needed to, but he'll always try and remind people that he's a threat running it, in addition to slinging it all over the field.
They send a tight end in motion. Here's a give to ETN. It's pushed straight ahead, and that's maybe a yard at most.
Being on some chips.
Tackle there by
We go 0 to 100 real quick. Maybe on that rap to pay the bills. And now I'm fit, not even a little
down
bit.
to 2 here. The offense coming to the line for its 7th play of this drive. Here he is on 3rd and short. Got his man. Thomas has it. And he's brought down at the 17-yard line. They'll get 14 yards and a new set of downs. Line and set. Here we go. First down. Here's ETN on the give. And they take this in for the score. The Jaguars take a lead just before the end of the 3rd. Travis Etienne, the touchdown. Little Tex on the extra point. And the Jaguars take a 4-point lead. All set for the kickoff. Little with the honors. Dell now to return it. And this drive will start inside the 25. The Texans and C.J. Stroud are set to go to their next drive. And he has continued to own this defense and keep on throwing that football, partner, making this performance one that he's going to remember. What did you like to say? Defense. Offense showing trips out right as they get set for this 1st and 10. Deterred by that pick. He's throwing again. On the quick slant here, it's Higgins. And he gets this one up to the 40-yard line.
All I ever wanted was a
Big play. That's some 17 yards.
Give them what they asked for.
And it'll be first down, Houston. They just get the play off. Has him on the quick hitter. And they're approaching midfield with that gain of 6. He's up to the 46. Only 1 quarter remaining now in these teams' regular season. It's the Texans who have it to start here, and they come in trailing on the scoreboard. Second and 3 now. Off the play action. Here's Stroud. Has a man downfield. It's Collins. And their next snap is going to come from the red zone, Brock. He's down at that 17-yard line. They get 37 on the play. It'll be a first down, Texans. Working inside the red zone. And he's in. Touchdown, Houston. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Texans push their lead to 3. Fairbairn has it all set up for the kickoff. And he wasn't chancing a return there, putting it out on the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Jacksonville offense back on the field now. They find themselves down here in the 4th after that touchdown. This game could end up depending on how they respond right here. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the first down. ETN again. And this is going to be down to, it looks like about the opposing 36 for their next snap. A 19-yard pickup, and that's going to move the chains. They've got first down here from the 36. On play action now, Lawrence. Throwing deep here for the end zone. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Took his shot at 6 that time. So it's second down coming up. Now Lawrence. Here comes the screen for ETN. Along the sideline inside the 25. And he's got his guys into the red zone before someone can force him out.
You should get out of my way. You should get out of my way. Don't tell me what I should do. I'ma do what I want anyway.
To this day, I can still see the faces of the big guys in the huddle. When you call a screen like that, instead of them just getting knocked backwards, they get to be salesmen. They get to push those linemen downfield and then tee off and go hit somebody like they did right there.
I got that eggnog. That make you leg. I got you all in check. And you know we come through to wreck the discotheque. I got you all in check.
All right, here we go. Second down. Back to the air, Lawrence. Into the hands of his running back, ETN. And they'll stand him up and sit him down at the line. Timeout called on the field. You've got a player shaken up at the worst time, too. They just wanted to keep everyone healthy entering the playoffs next week. Throwing is Lawrence on third down. And he's not going to escape this. The Texans take him down. And they're staring at a 4th down now after that sack.
I think his decision-making were to check that his legs couldn't catch this time. This QB could run, and he's ranging, looking for space, looking for an outlet. But there was none to be had. No escape route available this time. After the magic does the kicks into the net on the sideline, staying warm. Kate, he finally gets his chance. Field goal from the uprights, and of course, he's going to whiff on that opportunity.
Dell now to return it. Finds some space, he's past the 30. And they'll be happy about where they're about to take the field. He's up to the 35 on the return. The Texans and C.J. Stroud all set to go for their next drive. And he'll be happy to keep letting it fly as much as he has all game. Look at these numbers. They show just how effective he's been in captaining this offense. Nice starting spot for the Texans here. They're about set. 1st and 10. From the gun, Stroud. Short pass brought in. And he'll get it up to the 44.
That is a 10-yard first down completion. Sets up second and very manageable. Bringing space to take that shot downfield.
After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short. Shotgun now for Stroud. Throw right side, Dell has it. And he's brought down right in the neighborhood of that 40-yard line. That'll go for an 18-yard gain. And it'll be first down, Houston.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
First down, Stroud. He's got it to him yet again, and that one is caught. They're going to have first and goal as he gets this down to the 4. Mixon. So some defensive initiative in that goal to go. Brock, they take him down behind the line. Second and goal coming up. Each carry he gets, Brock, I'm starting to wonder, is this going to be the last touch that he gets in this game? Because it hasn't been a great performance for him.
You know, individually, collectively, and you can look up front, right? They've just not been winning the battle enough push, enough drive to get this running game going.
Now from the 6 after that last play. Here's second and goal.
Not to the right, not to the right. 18, outside.
Here he is to throw. And he's brought down real close to that goal line at the 1. The Jaguars are going to call their first time out. They'll take a moment to wonder what the call's going to be on third down.
Under. 18, outside. 11.
Here he is to throw. Go right side, Noel has it. And he's in. Touchdown, Houston. The Texans jump in front late. Fairbairn connects on the extra point. And the Texans break that tie and now lead by 7. Fairbairn has it all set up for the kickoff. This one's fielded at the 4-yard line. They crush him right along the 20. That is where their offense is going to take over. The Jaguars send running back Travis Etienne trotting back out to the field. Still time to go, Brock, but that touchdown has them down now 7. They've got to find the end zone here. First call here coming from the shotgun. He'll look to throw it. And that one's behind him. That's incomplete. That one was intended for Travis Hunter. And now it's second down. They'll try again from the 20 after the incompletion. Setting up to pass. And he'll get him 5 yards as he gets this up to the 25. Jags working fast here, trying to get back to the line. Looking to throw it. And he just gets rid of this one, but unfortunately, that means fourth down coming up.
From the back,
That's disappointing because that was third and manageable and an incomplete.
Desperation time here. Maybe a bit of desperation. Here's a deep shot. And this one's swatted away by a defender, so they wait for it unsuccessfully. And now they turn it over on down.
You know, Ken, I don't think I've ever been a defender that cares. All they want to do is get off the field. Doesn't matter if it's a drop pass, deflection, breakup, even an interception. Challenged by the offense to get one more stop to get off the field, and that's exactly what they did.
19 seconds. Punky.
Oh, Brock, look at this. He's setting up to throw it. That one connects. And he goes out of bounds. That's going to set up first and goal.
This entire play, Kate, depends on how well you can separate from this man. You get man-to-man coverage, it's really about two things: separation and trust. Because QBs want to throw it before he breaks. That's the trust. And they got to believe that separation can create the big play down the field.
Ball sets him up at the 9-yard line. It's second and goal.
Hey! 18, wide Tony.
They're going to pass it here. Throw is caught. And he maybe got back to the line there, but no further. That one's not called by the Jaguars. That's their third. That's all they had. So the offense is free to start running the clock down now. throw. This one's out to Noel, left side. And that should just about do it, folks. They take it in for the touchdown, and that should lock up this win. Fairbairn now for the PAT. The point after splits the uprights. And the Texans double their lead to 14. Fairbairn has it all set up for the kickoff. He fields it from the 8. He dodged the tackle. Races past midfield. Hits the 20. And he is in for the touchdown. Still unlikely, Brock, but it's not entirely over just yet with this score. Well, when it's set up perfectly, Brock, and you get an exciting return man back there fielding it, wow, there are not many plays in football more exciting than taking a kick back for 6.
Find those blockers, follow those blockers, and then step on the gas. So simple for me to describe, yet so tough to execute on the field.
And he goes out of bounds. Wow, major miscue there, and they're not going to get 2. So with hardly any game left, they have time for this kick and maybe a couple plays. Waiting for that signal, waiting. Oh, they've got it. The Jaguars recover.
The whole city got this, he got 3. That other rapper got it. Shout he mad out. Who said the city on 5 soon as he got 3?
Now trips right here, 1st and 10. Back to throw. That'll be incomplete, and the clock shows 10 seconds left.
Those passes get more and more difficult as you try to get aggressive down the field. Those windows and throwing lanes, Kate, they're not open very long, and it only takes a little bit for a throw to be thrown off.
Lawrence trying again on 2nd. And he doesn't see a window he likes, so he just got rid of that one. It brings up 3rd down. 10 yards to get this 1st down as they come to the line. Now to throw. And he's out of bounds, not able to beat the odds, Brock, and tie this game up. This game's over. Was the Texans